Today we are going to solve a new HackerRank program, students marks sum. So directly go to the problem statement over here. So the problem statement is that you are given an array of integers marks. Marks is the name of that array, denoting marks scored by the students in a class. So constants are of the alternating elements marks 0, marks 2, marks 4 and so on denotes the marks of boys. Means even number of indexing contains marks of boys, and similarly marks 1, marks 3, marks 5 means odd number of indexing contains denotes the marks of girls. This means 0, 2, 4, 6 indexings are of marks boys, and 1, 2, 1, 3, 5, 7 are contains marks of girls. Alright, marks is an array of elements, and the complete function, which is mark summation, we have to write that function marks of boys if gender is b, and marks of girls if gender is g. Right, gender or gender, whatever you say. So input format is like that. First line contains number of students, means the size of array in our case. Second line contains the actual array, and the third line contains the gender, whatever g or p. G is for girls and B is for boys. Alright, directly go to the sample input and output. So here is the first input, which is 3, which is the total number of students in that class, and after that there is an array of 3 elements. Right, so first of all we see the indexing. This is 0th element, this is first element, this is second element. Total number of elements are 3. Alright, so the given character input is B. Alright, B is for boys. So we have seen over in the above that the even indexing contains boys marks. So this is 0th index, which is even. So 3 plus this is 2th indexing, which is 5. So 3 plus 5 equals to 8, which is this output over here. And you can see in this also, I'm not saying anything, just going to the editor directly. So first of all we have to return the sum of the input whichever we have given by gender. So the function contains array of marks, total number of students in the class, and the gender, what G or B. G is for boys, and G is for girls, and B is for boys. Alright, we have taken a variable called sum. We are assigning it to 0 first of all, and after that we are checking if the gender whatever we have received, gender is equals to G. Means if the gender is G, then we have to rotate a for loop from I equals to, first of all we are receiving a G, means we have to start it from 1. Alright, after that I is less than number of students, and then I plus equals to 2. What I am writing this, I is first of all our input is G. Alright, so we have to add only those elements whose indexing is in odd numbers. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 and whatever it is up to n. So first of all 1, then plus equals to 2, which is 3, then plus equals to 2, which is 5, and after that so on. You can calculate that. So after that we have to add sum equals to first sum plus the next marks of I. Alright, this is adding all the elements. After that we have to return the sum. If the character input is not G, means it is B. For that another for loop is for int I, first of all I I equals to 0. Now we are starting from 0 because 0 is the even number. G and I is less than the number of students, and then I plus equals to 2. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, whatever it is. Now we are adding sum equals to sum plus marks of I. Alright, we have done. Now return the sum. Now we are checking is this code is executable or not. It gives right, or yes, it is given a right answer for this. I hope you understand the logic behind this. It is not that much hard. It is very easy to understand the code. Only one variable is used, and we are checking if the character input is G or B. Alright, G is for girl or B is for boy. Just see this code, and also we have to check all test cases are passed or not. So submit this code, and yes, all the test cases are passed. Over here green symbols, green color is that congratulations. So thank you so much for this video. We will see in the next video. Thank you so much.